こんな世界だからこそ全部夢を追わなきゃ。僕も仲間も。
Hey everyone, Ink here for the return of the Sabin saga. So for anyone that doesn't know, I love Sabin. I did 50 consecutive Chaos runs with him, and I'm only showing my pulls here because, well, I'm capped on tickets, and I wanted to show people that even if you're capped on tickets, if you really, really want something, just go use gems. This is going to let me ticket just about everybody else this month without having any problem. However I want. I am pulling a lot, but anyway. Oh man, I ran Sabin 50 consecutive times, and honestly, I haven't enjoyed the game since I stopped that saga, so I'm excited to restart this. I hope that people enjoy it. I'm not going to be the only person running Sabin. I think a lot of people are going to be really happy with Sabin that pulled him. They're gonna have a good time with him. So. It's not just going to be my saga, but I am going to run him as much as I possibly can. So it's going to be great. This fight is so annoying because of the opening turn order is like super RNG as to whether you just need to reset. Yeah, so just to, I guess, well, first thing I should do this is a reset right here. This is a really quick reset. But first thing I want to do is thank everybody that listens to me on the ranting hour when I join it with Black Cloud or Black Nero. He goes by too many names to be consistent. It's a problem for his brand. He should look at that. To have too many names, it's confusing for your audience, my friend. But I appreciate all the people that came out and subbed to me to get me over 1K so that I could post community messages. I don't know if I'll always be able to do commentary, but as long as I do commentary, I'm posting the run. If I don't do commentary, then I'm gonna post it unlisted, get it on the call to arms so that it's there if people want to see the Sabin run. But I don't find it interesting to just watch a run. There's a lot of people now, thankfully, that do commentated runs, and they're great to watch. Yeah, this saga, I will run him forever. He's so much fun to use, and I love that I got to use him here with Deuce. Deuce is another one of my favorites. I pitied her LD, and I haven't used her as much as I thought I would, but I got to use her here, and I'm glad. I want to run Sabin with as many different characters as I can, just to show how versatile he is, in that he doesn't really need much from the party to do his job. Deuce never hits more than ones for this fight, but that's okay. She's not here for the ones. She's here for the HP damage up, her aura, and she's here for healing, and here for battery. Those are all things that Sabin loves, and god damn it, I love seeing Phantom Rush now. Auto 300k damage. I absolutely love it. I brought Strago here because he ignores defense on his skill 1, so that's good. I may end up using him in Queen's fight also, we'll see. That comes later today, because I'm posting this so late, but I was on vacation, so priorities. I wasn't going to do commentary on this. This is a voiceover, obviously, and I'll probably try to I'll try to do like actual commentated runs like as I'm playing it, rather than speeding it up and doing voiceover. It'll all depend on how much the run is interrupted and stuff. But yeah, I gotta say, like, just getting back and using Sabin, like, this is the most fun I've had in a run in a while. Probably since my last run that I posted, which was the Medusa fight using Kefka. I had a lot of fun doing that too. But this just got me back into old habits of using Sabin, which it's just so much fun. I love that he offers you choices in battle. They were making fun of me on this in the ranting hour, but how many characters have a choice between delay or battery, like fat battery and delay? Y'shtola does both on demand on her skill 1, but that's only one target, and it doesn't top your brave off or anything. And you look at most other characters, and it's usually on their EX or on their LD, and it's pretty limited use. And I love that Sabin offers you a choice. Do you want to delay all enemies by 2 turns, or do you want to battery your party up to max? And I love that decision process. I play a lot of Magic the Gathering, and anyone that plays Magic knows that decisions that's what makes powerful cards. When you have decisions, when you have more options, it's great because it opens you up for more possibilities in battle, like more choices to get around more scenarios. So I love it. By the way, Warrior of Light Call is the MVP of this run. I could not get it without Warrior of Light's Call, but just shielding the party, on-demand shield, and then later on-demand nullification of damage. Absolutely, absolutely huge. With Sabin, you can see I just Aura Cannoned in to get an instant turn rate. I love doing that. So whenever Aura Cannon can instant turn or jump his turn up, I'm going to do it. If, like right here, Razor Gale is pretty good if I wanted to do it, but I jumped up on Aura Cannon again, so I figured what the heck. But if his turn is right before the bosses, I prefer to Aura Cannon. Batteries the whole team up, so it's pretty good. If there's an ally after Sabin, then I can usually go ahead and use Razor Gale. I'll delay them, and Sabin will get another turn, and that other turn will probably be right before the bosses, so I can use Aura Cannon. So it's pretty good. I love that he is so self-sufficient. A lot of times with attackers, like you look at, like honestly, Garland. Everyone keeps comparing Sabin to Garland, and I hate that. They delay, sure, but Sabin batteries the party, and Sabin is very self-sufficient. Garland has obviously if you have his BT, you're good with the BT aura that it provides, and he has the defense down and the speed down aura on his overhead, but God, he does not hit hard unless you load him up with a ton of auras and a ton of, you throw a bunch of calls up and all of that. That's the only way that Garland is capping out, is when you're capping with all your calls and all that stuff. So I love that Sabin doesn't really need anything specifically. I'm gonna try and run him with a lot of blue armors that provide brave cap up, so that he has limited hits. So to get around limited hits, you always boost the number of brave like your brave cap. That way each brave hit deals more damage. The only way that works though is if you can hit those numbers. If you can't hit your cap, then raising the cap doesn't mean anything. And so the fact that Sabin's so self-sufficient, freaking love it. It is great. Best pants in DFF 00 by far, Sabin. I appreciate by the way, all the community members that have like pointed at me as loving Sabin, and yes, that's true. I don't understand why B's orb did not go up. I honestly have no idea. I dealt weakness damage. I don't know. Maybe I didn't deal weakness damage. I don't know. I appreciate all the community members that pointed to me and said, hey, Inkwelder's going to run Sabin a lot, and he's going to he's going to really enjoy it. This character's for Ink and all of that. I appreciate that. There's a lot of other people that really like Sabin. And if you like him, I know a lot of people that watch my channel do like him because they found me because of my original Sabin saga in Chaos. So honestly, you're going to see pretty much nonstop Sabin on here. So if you don't want to see it, then yeah, sorry. I don't spend a lot of time editing stuff on YouTube, just so you know. I don't have time for it. Have a lot of other priorities in life, like real life. And then also I do content like the Tonberry Troop infographics and the website are always going to take priority. So you're really watching these to watch Sabin kick ass or to listen to me talk. And I appreciate both those things, but if it's not your jam, then don't worry about unsubbing or anything like that. I don't have this a crazy appeal for that at all. But yeah, I'm not like collecting followers or anything. I just wanted the community posts so that if I don't have time to do a commentated run, I can like post a picture, let people know that I did do it with Sabin, like what team I used and stuff like that. So it's good. So yeah, outside of that stuff, I probably misused my Kurosame call because I waited until this time to use Kurosame's call. I probably should have like split it up and done one like skill 1 first and then skill, his LD call. Should have done those like separated, but it's okay. This ended up working. But yeah, so queens tonight. I'm gonna ticket pull queen. Obviously, I'm capped on tickets. Why wouldn't I pull her? She seems excessively fun. Shout out to Sally Bell, on one of our patrons, who did a ton of queen testing for us, because she actually extends all of her buffs on almost all of her skills. So you can hold like Core's buff. You can hold Core's buff for like the entire fight, because literally Brave plus, HP plus, her transformed versions, her skill 1, her EX all extend her buff by a turn, all of them. So it's pretty cool that you can hold a buff on Queen really, really long. I think she'll be a lot of fun. She's an aura character, so a lot of people probably have a bunch of aura characters, but having aura characters that deal that much damage as Queen is capable of, especially if you have Ashe, and I feel like a lot of people probably pulled for Ashe, they will probably get a ton of fun out of Queen. There's a really good run that Infighter did of the first Lufenia Plus. It was sort of like the level 250, the Agrius fight, which is at the end of it's the end of this month, I guess. Yeah, end of this month. But that fight, Infighter used Queen and Ashe, and it's like a delightful run in which Queen just absolutely melts the HP bar on Shinryu. It's fantastic. Super fun to watch. I recommend checking that out. And man, I'm really glad that there are so many GL players now that do commentated runs. Like Blartanian does it, Dysopia does it, Excalibur does it. There's so many more too, and I'm not naming them because there's too many to name. But I love that people are doing commentated runs more, because it teaches players sort of what's going through your head and why you're doing X, Y, or Z. Why you're making the decisions that you are. I disagree. Like TCC said that we're in garbage time now. I really don't think we're there yet. I feel like Queen's Lufenia is probably going to humble some people. They're going to be like, oh my God, why is this fight, like, why does this exist? They're probably going to have to turn to like Cloud of Darkness and Synergy to like stomp through it. It's a tough fight. So I hope I don't think we're quite at garbage time yet. We're getting closer, but hey, I hope everyone has enjoyed the return of the Sabin saga. Next fight, hopefully I'll do it like where I'm doing commentary live and in real time. But yeah, what better way to end a Sabin saga than with Sabin dealing the finishing blow? So yeah. Hope everyone enjoyed. I'll do more Sabin talk, more stuff like that in the future. Just look out for it. And thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.